We are on the road. I just picked up Camille. And we have approximately an hour. So Camille's about an hour from where I am, and now I have another hour to drive to um, take a look at this great deal that I'm hoping I'm going to be able to buy. We'll see. I was just saying to Camille, I'm not buying dollar store stuff.
No junk.
No junk. It has to be like a super duper, like awesome deal. So what I am doing is I'm going to a house in Melbourne, which is 2 hours from home. And you guys have heard me talk about it. And it is the woman. The woman had a business where she would go and travel around. She'd travel around the state, and I don't know if she traveled around outside of the state also. I really don't know all the details, but she would travel around and she would do craft fairs, but she didn't sell the crafts like already made. She sold the crafts that people would buy to make crafts. So that's what I'm going to look at. And they have boxes and boxes and bins of ribbon and wreaths and baskets and silk flowers and Christmas ornaments, and I guess she's been doing it for a very, very long time, like 20 plus years. So a lot of this stuff is old. So I said to Camille, if the stuff is like old, then, I'm not buying it. Like if it's, moldy or crumbly, of course I'm not gonna. They want me to take everything, but anyways, we're taking a ride up. We're gonna go see what we're up against. It's a tremendous amount of stuff. So um, I can't see who's in the chat, Camille. So if you want to read to see, we'll say good morning.
Shopper Holly, Stitch It, TW Squared.
Hey, Stitch It.
JRKR, is that Jenny?
Jenny, good morning.
Dora.
Hi, Dora. Hi, honey.
East Coast Thrifter.
Holly, I'm going to get your salt and pepper shakers out as soon as I got your message that you want to give them as a gift. So I'm going to get your salt. I'm going to try to get back to the cottage before mail pickup comes. If not, I'll make a special trip to the post office to get them out so you get them right away, because I know you said that you wanted them right away. Unless you can wait until tomorrow, you let me know in the chat. Because my daughter told me this morning that they lost their last volleyball game, which was the nationals, but they're still in the regionals, and she's playing in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, you guys, so I'm going to be 2 hours from home north, and Fort Lauderdale is an hour from home south. So she's like, oh, it's okay, Mama, you don't have to come, you're busy with work. But I really this potentially could be her last high school volleyball game. So I'm going to try to get up here, hustle up what I need to do, pack this truck. There's no way I'm going to fit everything if I do buy it, and then get back to the cottage, try to unload it, or maybe not even unload it, and then drive an hour south to go to my daughter's volleyball game. Busy day.
Rachel just came in. Friends.
Hey Rachel. Hello, Brens.
Nora.
Who was that?
Nora.
Hi, Nora. Welcome in, sweetheart. I almost canceled again. I called Camille at 7:30 this morning. My daughter couldn't get a ride home from school today, and I was gonna have to maybe pick her up, but she doesn't have her own car. So I said to Camille, I said, we may have to put this off until 12:30, 1 o'clock, after I pick up. My daughter gets out at 12:15. But then she texted me and said that she was able to get a ride home, so I was able to, because I would still be home right now, we wouldn't even, but we're already halfway there, which is great. I don't usually like to buy storage units or estate sales this far away where it involves a lot of travel, because I'm very fortunate that I have an abundance of opportunities in and around my area. Um, but this opportunity seems like it might be too good to be true. Still a lot of money, but it's a tremendous amount of inventory. So, you got to hustle up and get the good stuff. So that's why I decided to take the plunge and drive the 2 hours and see. And it's an excuse to be able to spend some time with Camille.
And it's a gorgeous day for a ride.
It is a beautiful
Too bad
day.
we're pressed for time. There's so many nice little places to eat on the
I
water.
know. I'm always pressed for time, Camille. I'm always pressed for time. Always. It's the story of my life. My kids are still young, so I'm very involved very involved in their life. Just always, I was actually talking to both buddies last night, and I was telling her how when the kids were little, I was so involved with the school. Oh my gosh, so involved. And I would be at that school every single day. I'm still so involved.
Morning, Susan. Susan just came in.
Hi, Susan. Welcome in, honey. It's early for Susan.
She's on the West Coast?
Yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning. She got up early today.
Shopper Holly said that Friday is fine.
Oh, is it,
Friday
Holly?
is fine.
Thank you. Thank you, honey. That relieves a little bit of stress from me because I was concerned when I got your message that you needed the salt and pepper shakers right away. So Friday's fine. That's awesome. That's one less thing I have to do today. So I appreciate it. Here, I'll turn the camera around. You guys can see how beautiful it is out today. Oops. What did I press? Oh, that's the activers. Oh, it's down here. There it is.
Morning, Judy Knight.
Hi, Judy. Hello, sweetheart.
Morning, Mr. Tasman.
Mr. Tasman, welcome in.
Susan said school was an hour earlier today.
Oh, is it?
Woo, we're flying.
Are we?
Wow, I just had 2 sales. Almost one of your Ralph Lauren blouses.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yay! 2 sales just now, back to back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dead eBay a couple of days.
Awesome.
The other was a big light rosary
Oh,
that I found in a bulk lot of jewelry.
That's so nice. That's so awesome that your Ralph Lauren stuff is selling because you sold some last week too, didn't you?
Yes, it's sat all summer. And all of a sudden it's flying off the shelves.
That's awesome.
So that's great.
Yep, that is great. I still have some more of that Ralph Lauren stuff. I have
I can't believe you have no more.
oh my gosh, you know how much I have. You saw it. You saw how much I have. I have one order that I have to fill that someone placed an order for a bundle, $100 bundle of the Ralph Lauren clothes. I have that, and then I have to fill that, and then after that, I think I still have at least 3 totes full of pants, sweaters, shirts, pajamas, all that kind of stuff. The girls kind of sorted through, and I think they put all the pants in one, all the shirts in another, and then all like the miscellaneous wear in another.
But it's so crazy. She had like 20 pairs of the same exact jeans.
Yep, and look how much of it I sold. I mean, in the beginning, I was selling when I had the abundance of it. I don't know if you remember, I was doing like $50 bundles for like huge bundles of it. Remember?
We've been moving it around for months.
I've been 6 months. I bought that deal the same time I bought like the pocketbook deal. That was I bought the cottage 6 months ago, and I bought that just before I moved into the cottage. So for 6 months I've been selling that stuff. And shoes. I still have a ton of shoes left. I haven't presented the shoes. I wanted to give people an opportunity to list their stuff. Sometimes that's what I do, you guys. Like, I have pocketbooks too. Like, and I know some people buy the pocketbooks for their own personal use, but you know, there is a method to my madness when it comes to presenting stuff. So like I'll present clothes, and then I give people like time to list them and see that sales are coming in, like Camille just experienced. So then I wait a month or two and just keep the stuff on the shelf and then bring it back, because then their things have started to sell, so then they're more apt to bid on it and buy it. I do the same thing with my plush lots. You know how much plush I have.
Yes.
Oh my God. I
It's
have
all over the place.
Oh my God, I have plush. Well, it's organized now in the back room. There's just a lot of bins of it.
Yeah, bins of it. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
T is here.
Hi, T. Hi, honey.
Good morning.
So then I'll present a plush lot, and then I give that time to like people to get their plush lots and list them, and once they start selling, then I'll start presenting it again. I do that with the shoes, I do that with the clothes, I do that with the plush, I do that with the jewelry. I do it with it, with it all. Give people time to recuperate their money a little bit.
Brent said her Ralph Lauren stuff is selling now too.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good.
Chime on 17. Chime on. Just came in.
Oh, shame on. She lives near you. Oh my God, shame on. I forgot. She wanted to come with us.
Aww.
She lives near you. She moved from Massachusetts to Port St. Lucie.
We'll have to have a meetup.
Oh man, I forgot, shame on. I forgot to contact you. I'm so sorry. I've got so much going on all the time. Yeah, she wanted to come take a ride with us, I think. But today turned out to be kind of messy anyways. Like from 7:30 this morning, I've been like stressing out about, am I going? Am I not going? Do I have to do this? I got to do that. I've got to go to the game. I've got to drive this one here. I've got to drive that one there. Oh, got to get back before the mailman. It's like, oh my God. I don't think I'm going to get back before the mailman. I think I need to surrender that possibility. But you guys, we'll stay on our ride up there, and then if it's appropriate, I'll go live in the house. And I say that because some people don't like to be on camera.
Here, Judy Knight came in. Where are you going? We're going up to Melbourne.
Hi, Junebug. Courtney just did a Build-A-Bear Bolo Build-A-Bear video. I don't know. I think she mentioned it yesterday in the chat or the day before that she was getting ready to release a Bolo Build-A-Bear. I've been asking her to do a Bolo on Build-A-Bears for a really long time. So I guess she researched and she found some really great selling. Someone sold a Build-A-Bear a couple of weeks ago for $1,000 on eBay. It was a very rare Build-A-Bear. So yeah, definitely go watch Courtney's Bolo Build-A-Bear video when she releases it, so you guys can educate yourself on which ones to look for when you're out in the wild. I went through a Build-A-Bear frenzy where I was selling Build-A-Bears like crazy. Build-A-Bear and Build-A-Bear clothes, and that well has runneth dry, unfortunately.
Susan said that Bolo Buddies has a premiere on Build-A-Bear in a few hours.
Oh, good.
She put out the link.
And Susan needs to watch it because Susan bought so many Build-A-Bears. So many of them.
Shaman, did you go to the bins in Fort Pierce? I was there on Monday. It was slim pickings.
Did they let you in with flip-flops?
Yes.
They did?
Yeah. They have the sign on the door that you need shoes. And one day I didn't go in because I didn't have shoes. I only had the flip-flops. So the next time I went, I brought shoes. And I went in, And nobody had shoes on. Everybody had flip-flops and sandals. So they're not like enforcing that anymore.
How far is it from your house?
About 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, I wish I had more time today. Not that we would be able to probably fit anything else in the truck. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed, you guys, if this is a good deal, because my idea is this is going to be my idea. If it is a good deal, I'm probably going to sell gift certificates, cottage cash, number one, if it's a good deal, if it's a lot of stuff, because for me, selling cottage cash to you guys gives you guys an opportunity to get a lot for your money. Um, that's number one. Number two, what I probably will do is sell like mystery boxes, like $50 and $100 mystery boxes of arts and crafts. Um, like 24 by 24 boxes just filled with um, all arts and crafts. That's my second idea of how I need to blow, because I don't want to be with arts and crafts for 6 months. I really just want to blow it out. And this is the time for arts and crafts. If you're a reseller, now is the time to list it. Or if you're a crafter, it's the holidays, and now is the time to make your crafts and sell them either at your, church bazaars or whatever, people sell their crafts at. I know that he did mention to me that he had, it's a she and a he, that he had cases and cases of Christmas picks. And I'm hoping, yeah, Christmas picks.
Just like in flower arrangements?
Yeah, you use them to like you'll buy like a balsam wreath, like a just a regular wreath, and then you stick the picks in the wreath and like you make your own wreath. Then you just pull them out, put them in a box, and then you can reuse them the next year instead of buying decorated wreaths. It's just so much less expensive.
Yes.
And some of those Miss Beck picks, the old ones, the really old ones, can be bolos. So I'm hoping that he said he has a lot of Christmas picks. I know.
And timely.
Huh?
And timely. Now's the time for it.
Yes, yep. Yeah, if this deal came across my lap like at the beginning of the summer, I probably wouldn't even think about it. But because it's the holidays and so many people like to do crafts around the holidays, like even me with myself, like I love doing crafts with my girls during the holidays.
I used to do them with my son every year.
See? Like
Christmas time, we
yeah.
used to make, handmade ornaments and stuff for the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I have the time to do crafts this year with the girls, but I'm going to try because they love doing crafts with me. Like even the picks, you can buy one of those like styrofoam cones and just stick the picks in it and make a beautiful like Christmas tree just from the picks, so there's so many things that you can do with those Christmas picks. And I'm excited to see what kind of Christmas ornaments he has too, because he said that there was a lot of old Christmas ornaments. I'm hoping that there's some like mercury glass ones, and
yeah, people love them.
I have really high expectations. I hope I'm not disappointed.
Did he give you any kind of time frame that when the stuff was from?
He just said that she has been doing this business for 20 years or something like that. Many years she's been doing it. And she passed away. So she passed away, and now they want to clear all this stuff out because they're selling the house. So it's time to move it all out.
Oh, shame on. My daughter was doing earrings. Have you received any of those type of supplies? You sold so many of them yesterday. All the beads.
Yes.
And all the jewelry findings.
Yes. Yep, I did. I sold a lot. Was that yesterday or the day before? I don't know. I go on every day. Who can keep track?
I fall asleep on your late night ones and watch them the next morning. So
I know that people.
I don't know what it was.
People tell me it's my voice. People tell me my voice puts them to sleep. I usually say I'll take that as a compliment.
On another note, there's plenty of tractor trailers full of new cars heading down south on the other side of the road.
Oh, really? I
Maybe
haven't
the chip
noticed.
supplies are lightening up. Yeah, there's a lot of them, car carriers.
We're seeing a lot of car carriers. Car carriers, because there's so many people coming from up north coming down to South Florida for the winter. That's why you're seeing the car carriers, and they put their cars on the car carriers.
Yeah, I'm
See?
seeing old ones.
Well,
and
see,
new
okay, well,
ones.
those are new ones. Those are new ones because they had the stickers on
Right.
on them.
BMWs. New load of BMWs just went by.
You know what's really weird? Like, this is something that I've noticed. Tell me, you guys, if you've ever noticed, and Camille, you too. I have never ever noticed a car carrier full, like, transporting big SUVs like I drive.
No, I don't think I have either.
I've never ever seen them. Like, how do they transport the SUVs? Because I've never seen big SUVs on those car carriers, ever.
Well, maybe they need a special truck.
Maybe they put them inside special car carrier trucks. I don't know. It's very interesting. I've often thought about that.
We'll have to keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see something.
I
Must
wonder.
be a special bigger car carrier truck. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for them to drive them individually places.
Uh-oh, it said there's a fender bender up ahead. Move over to the right lane.
Sebastian, this is where I go on the weekends to my friend's house.
Yeah, because the GPS isn't talking to us.
All new cars.
All new cars, yeah. Good observation, Camille.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, you remember when we went to your car deal and the parking lot was empty?
Empty.
About a month ago?
Yeah, it was empty. Camille was with me.
We went in to ask about tires.
Yeah, it was empty. Empty, empty, empty. The ride is great, isn't it, with the new tires? Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. You know, I decided to go with the little bit more expensive ones, the XTLs. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't skimp. Yeah, I'm glad that I went with because for a second there I was just going to put Continentals on it, and I've had Continental tires before and they are just blah. I hate them. So I'm glad that I went with the little bit nicer ones. Now I have it says on my dashboard that my suspension needs to be, you feel it? It's like a little bouncy. Yeah, my suspension needs to be looked at.
Balanced out.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that.
My son just bought one of these. I love it.
So the GPS isn't talking to us. I don't know if, look at another car, another trailer full of cars, you guys.
They're coming down. Morning, Mary. Mary Pelletier is here.
Mary Pelletier, good to see you, darling. Where have you been?
Oh, Shimon is having problems with her car. She's got a 2021 Volkswagen. She's doing the lemon thing on it.
Oh, no way. That's terrible.
Susie Q's never-ending jewelry party is here.
Hey, Susie Q.
And Mary is, I told her Mary, right?
What's that?
Pelletier. Mary Pelletier, Tam and Bell Cell.
Hey,
Morning,
Tam.
everybody.
Good morning, Tam. He's from overseas. He's from Scotland.
Oh. Wow.
Scotland or England? Tam, where are you from again? Refresh my memory. I think you said Scotland. Thanks, everyone, for coming in and coming for a ride. I felt like I sounded like my daughter when I said that. She always says that. Thanks. I get that from her. Thanks, everyone.
Going up to Melbourne to look at crafts. The craft.
2 hours from home, Mary. It wasn't so bad. I talked to T on the way to Camille, so the first hour went by fast, and then I'm hanging out with all you guys for the second half of the hour, so it will go by fast. But I'm concerned that the GPS lady isn't talking to me, and the address is in that phone that we're recording on. So we might have to, as soon as we start to see Melbourne exits, if she doesn't talk to me, then
We still have to go through Palm Bay.
Okay, the volume is on, so, but usually, she'll say, continue on I-95 for another 26 miles,
It's not even up yet. Palm Bay is 16 miles, and then Melbourne is after that.
All right, so we have time. So we definitely have time. Don't forget, Mr. Buys-A-Lot's going to be going on. Actually, it will be PM, not Mr. Buys-A-Lot. Will be going on at 1, and then T will be on immediately following at 4.
TW says factory struts on SUVs are designed to wear out and be replaced at 36,000 miles. So if your mileage is more than that, time to have them replaced.
So TW, does it cause any additional damage if I don't?
But yeah, it is
Um,
landfill.
Oh, it's a landfill. Is that what we're smelling?
I think so.
It smells like a catalytic converter. That disgusting smell. All right, this guy needs to move out of this lane if he's not going to pass. He needs to move over. Come on, get over. Get over. Get over. No, he's not going to get over. See if TW answers me.
He said it may cause excessive wear to your new tires.
Oh,
If
okay.
you don't have it done.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll have it looked at. I let the extended warranty expire on the truck. I think I probably should buy the extended warranty, wait the 30-day period, and then have these issues addressed, because there's a $100 copay. The extended warranty is really expensive, but in the long run, I think I'll be better off just paying for the extended warranty for a couple of months, getting everything fixed, and then I'm not going to keep paying for the extended warranty on the vehicle. It's too much money.
Yeah.
It's just too much money. I think they make you wait 30 days before you can bring it in to be serviced when you sign up for the extended warranty. And I think, I can't remember if there was a deposit on it or not. But I let it expire because I was going to turn it in for a newer model. Not brand new, but newer model, because I've had it 2 years now. It was 3 years. It was 3 years old when I bought it. 2.5 years old when I bought it, and I've had it 2.5 years, so it's 5 years old now. But it's like brand new, right, Camille? It's perfect.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's in perfect condition. There's one tiny little dent on it. The interior is perfect and clean, and so I thought, well, maybe I'll turn it in for a newer model, but
there was expensive right now.
There was no newer models to be had. There was no used cars to even pick from.
My son found his up in Cocoa Beach.
That's where I got this one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, at the Auto Mile at Fields in Cocoa Beach.
Oh, you went to a BMW dealer?
Yeah, Fields BMW. It was a BMW dealership.
No, he got it from one of those online places like what are they called? Cardash or
Carvana?
He has something like that.
Really?
Only it's a new one, and they gave him the red carpet treatment.
Wow.
He didn't like the way the tranny felt, and they brought it into the GM deal and had the whole thing serviced.
Wow.
Bumper to bumper.
That's the new way to buy cars now, Carvana. Everybody's using Carvana.
And they do a good service. And the dealers are horrible. You walk into a dealership. I know firsthand. They rip you off terrible.
Well, look at what they did to me and Angelina when we went to go look at that car. Do you remember that story?
No.
Napleton Ford. Awful, 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 awful. So I went in and I said, I have a $3,000 down payment. I said, and I would like to get into a car that's about a 215, 216. I don't want the car payment to be more than $300 a month with a $3,000 down payment, because the insurance is going to be another $350 a month because she's an unexperienced driver. So if you buy a little bit of an older car, the insurance is a little bit less, right? So I said, 2015, 16, $300 a month. So the salesman went out. He picked out a car. He pulled it forward. He took us out for a test drive. He let Angelina drive it. He let me drive it. And we were so excited. And Angelina was so excited. And I'm like, I said to my daughter while they were doing the numbers, I said to my daughter, I can't believe that we're going to be able to buy this car for $300 a month. Like, it was all leather interior. It was a Toyota, maybe Camry. And it was in beautiful silver with a black interior. This beautiful, beautiful car. So we're sitting there and she's all giddy and she's all happy, 18-year-old girl getting her first car, so excited. So the guy comes out from the finance office and he says to me, he goes, okay, I can put you in this car for $599 a month. I said, excuse me?
That's double.
I said, excuse me? He goes, yeah, $599 a month. I'm like, what happened to the $300 I told you I needed to be at? He said, well, you've got this, you've got the extended warranty, you've got that. I'm like, you know what? I said to him, right in front of the finance guy and in front of, here, I'm going to put myself on camera. I said, right in front of the finance guy, and you guys probably heard this story because I told this story like 6 months ago. Right in front of the finance guy and right in front of the car salesman, I looked at my daughter and I said, in life, while they were both sitting there, in life, you're going to hear people say, oh, he's a typical car salesman. I said, what just happened right here is what they're talking about. And they were mad. They were mad. And I said, why are you being typical car salesmen right now? I want to know why you just did this to my daughter. I said, you just totally crushed my daughter. So then they were like, oh, well, if you put an additional $2,000 down on it, we can bring the car payment down to. And they took the keys to the car and they slid them in front of my daughter. And they said, you can drive away today with the $3,000 down payment, and you can wait until next week to give us another $2,000.
Wow.
And I took the keys and I slid them back on the table, and I said, we're leaving now. This is after we were there for like an hour and a half.
There we go.
Here she goes. She's talking. 10 more miles. I'm like, no. That's not happening. That's not what we discussed. That's not in the budget. And my daughter's like, Mama, it's only another $2,000 and we can take the car right now, she said to the salesman.
You see? They got her.
Oh, yeah.
I was fall in love with the car.
I was so upset.
Like, well, it's another couple of $1,000 here or there.
I was so upset. And then I called and I reported them. And I never heard back. Yeah.
My TW says the replacement struts will last about 50,000 miles. I always get the extended warranty because AC compressors wear out fast in Texas. And the replacement cost for a new AC compressor is about equal to the cost of the warranty.
My warranty on this was really expensive, TW, on this vehicle. Look at this idiot. I can't stand people that drive like this. This is the passing lane, dude. You're not supposed to be in this lane. It's the passing lane. God, I don't get it. It wasn't even like it was a young kid. Probably just not paying attention. Ooh, it's 11:11, you guys. Hi, Denali.
Hi, Denali. Shimon says there's a lady selling a 2003 Eddie Bauer edition. I guess that's a Ford, isn't it? The
Yeah.
SUV. 53,000 miles for $5,000 from an estate sale.
Oh, you're kidding.
This weekend.
Oh my God, that sounds like a great deal. My husband and my son they love Ford. $5,000. That's awesome. I wouldn't be able to do it for this weekend. There's no way. 53,000 miles on it. That's phenomenal.
Hi, Dawn. Dawn, I'll send you a heart.
Oh, hi, Dawn. Thank you, honey. That will sell in a second. That will sell in a heartbeat. That's what I gotta find. I gotta find that kind of great deal for the kids.
That would be good for them.
I know. It would be really good for them.
Not too small.
It'd be
They
nice.
have some protection around.
I know. It'd be nice and safe for them. Can't do it right now. Too many expenses.
Morning, Heather, MC.
Heather, good morning, sweetheart. I hope you're having a nice day. I think when we get off the highway, we'll. Oh my gosh, I'm doing like 96. I didn't even realize that.
Flying by everybody.
Oopsie. Oopsie. I know, but did it feel like we were doing 96?
No.
Not a vibration, not anything, right?
No, it didn't. Just
It's
that we
so
were flying by everybody.
I know, so dangerous. Oh my gosh. Whoopsie. When they put the tires on it, I took it for a test drive up on the highway, and I'll never drive this fast, but I was just really just checking the alignment. I think I need to like maybe go to a racetrack and get my fast driving something out of me because I love to fast drive. Love it.
They're closing the one in Palm Beach. They're closing Moroso.
They're closing Moroso? No way.
Yeah, my ex is heartbroken.
Oh my gosh, we used to go to Moroso all the time with the kids. The kids loved it. We used to take, Ricky and I used to take them there when they were little. Massimo and Denali loved going there. Loved it.
The only one left is Orlando.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I got it up on the highway and I made sure that the road was clear, you guys. I was safe. I was safe. And I had it at 115 miles an hour and I let go of the steering wheel to see how the alignment was. Just for a second, I let go of the steering wheel. And it was sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Straight as an arrow. The alignment, like I'm hands-free right now. And it was like so awesome. They did such a good job. I was so satisfied. I need to call them. I need to put that on my list of things to do. I need to call them and I need to give them a nice compliment and give them a review. Because I'm sure a lot of the times that businesses, like businesses, unfortunately, like they only hear the complaints. They never hear, like, wow, we're almost there. Like businesses hardly hear like the good stuff. Like I got a message from someone yesterday who told me she received her package, and you guys are really good about it. I'm not saying that you guys are not good about it, so don't take this personally. But I got a message from someone yesterday that said that she received her package. Everything was great, everything was intact. Thank you for the great shipping. I really appreciate you. I'm so happy with my purchase. Thank you. Yay, yay, yay. Like I love getting those messages because
Yeah, we have to get over what's this gonna be
I
just
worry.
zipping in and out of everything.
1 mile. I worry until I hear something or don't hear something is when I stop worrying.
Morning, Heather Blackwell.
Hi Heather. Good morning. Good morning, honey.
Madeline's here, Maddie.
Maddie, did you hear that? Camille just said that Moroso was closing. Maddie probably grew up in Moroso. Her father.
Probably,
Yeah, her father's all about racing. Oh, that's someplace I've always wanted to go to.
Oh, I've been there.
Have you been there?
It's pretty cool. Let's
So
put some turquoise rings
is
in
it
there.
is it only open on the weekends?
Yes.
Camille, I want to do that some weekend. You guys, it's a massive, it's like a swap meet,
It's a flea market.
It's a flea market.
It's not like the ones that you see on television where everybody's got tables full of
Old stuff.
Old stuff.
It's mostly
They're
new
resellers.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stewart too. The flea market in Stewart. You could find some good stuff, but
Should I go around this guy?
yes, it's not great.
I haven't been to the one in Stewart in a really long time, but someone told me that the one in Lake Worth is like that too. It's like mostly all new sellers. The one in Lake Worth.
I haven't went to the one in Lake Worth, but they're resellers. There's no meat on the bone for us resellers. It's not like the ones that are out in the horse track fields in Pennsylvania and stuff, where everybody's got just tables of stuff for
Of
$1
vintage
each.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Those are the
it's
real
not like
cool.
that.
Yeah. Those are the real cool yard sales. The swap meets that I like to go, like Brimfield. Like there's one in Massachusetts called Brimfield, where it's just like a big huge field, and it's just tables and tables of like. There's some like vintage dealers and
Are we
antique
supposed to turn
dealers.
here?
Yeah, it's a to turn here.
Oh,
Let's see if she tells me differently, but I'm pretty sure she said turn. Yep.
close to the highway.
Yep. We're here, you guys. We are here. Here, let me turn the camera around.
Mary Pelletier said every package she ever received from you was wrapped like a German tank. It was a struggle
Good.
to open, but was always intact.
Oh, good, Mary. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much.
Shame on Stewart flea market is okay. You have to be there at 7 a.m. before the other dealers buy the good stuff. Ah. Morning, Donnie.
What was the name? Hi, Donnie. What was the name of it?
Started with an M.
Mary Road or something? That's Alina Way, Mandy Court. Was it Mary? Well, she'll tell me if I miss it. Usually she says, turn here.
Make a left. She said, right?
Was it left? Yeah, I think she
think
said
so.
it was left. Looks like they're widening the road, see?
Under construction. Yep. Looks like they
It's
are.
a lot of old houses around here.
Somebody told me when a road is named Boulevard, it has plans for future
Oh my
widening.
God, look at this.
Wow. What is that?
What is that? What kind of place is that? Ooh, look at how awesome that is.
Funway Farm?
Look at that. Oh my God, all those cypress trees. The guy behind me. Marywood Road, that's what it was. The guy behind me. Look at all these people hanging their clothes out to dry.
Oh, where are we?
Oh my God. They don't have like dryers. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Their clothes on clotheslines. Oh my God, look at,
where
oh
are
my
we?
God, you
Look at the
guys.
junk.
Dun, dun,
We be in
dun.
the hood, I think.
Well, I don't think it's the hood. I think it's more like just old Florida. Stop in today. What is this?
Village Glen.
Stop in today, manufactured home community. Oh, they're modular. Oh, it's like a brand new community of like modular homes.
Oh, pretty. They're pretty.
Yeah. It looks like my community where I
Yeah.
bought the cottage.
Nice little yards.
Yeah, look at how nice they keep them. It's like, it's basically like, what I have. It looks just like my community, doesn't it?
Cute. Yeah. Very nice.
All right, let's pay attention. Look at this brand new house, Camille, on the right. Brand new house with the beautiful truck and a nice travel coach.
The aluminum roof.
Am I going straight? I don't know where I'm going.
She said a half a mile, I think, didn't she, or something?
It says no turnaround. What does that mean? If you go down this road, you can't turn around?
Dead end. What's the address we're looking for?
Well, let's wait. Let's see what she says. She said in a quarter mile, destination will be on your left. She should say you've arrived as soon as we get here. Look at this.
Oh, I hope we arrive here.
Oh my gosh,
That
look at
looks
that.
cool.
That's odd. Oh, that's a beautiful old Florida home. See, now this looks beautiful.
200 feet on the right.
Is this it right here?
2191.
Yeah, this is it, you guys. This is the house. Oh my God, you have to drive through like the hood, like the ghetto to get to like this beautiful home.
Oh, it's nice.
And that's the outbuilding. I guess there's a bunch of stuff in that outbuilding as well.
Wow, this is all their property.
My God, isn't it awesome, you guys? All right, I'm going to end this stream, you guys. And if they allow me to go live again, I will. All right, so I'm going to go in and here I'll show you. Look at, that's the building where a lot of the stuff is. And look at the yard. It goes on and on for miles. Right? All right, you guys. If I can go live, I will. I'm going to go in and go talk to these people. Thanks for taking the ride.
Wish us luck.
Wish us luck. Give me a thumbs up, you guys. Wish me luck. I hope I can get some really awesome stuff for you. And I hope it wasn't a wasted trip. It's not a wasted trip. I got Camille with me, so we had fun. We took a ride.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Mwah. I love you. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay.